I don't have the music. It's going crazy over here, trying to make sure it's working. There we
Move it,
go.
move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it, move it. All girls all over the world. Original King Julian for the case man. I love how all the girls move their body. And when you move your body, you don't move it nice and sweet and sassy. Alright? Woman, you're cute and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body makeup on model. Woman, you're cute and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body makeup on model. Woman, physically fit, physically fit, physically fit. Woman, physically fit, physically fit. Woman, nice, freak, fantastic. Big body ocean and the big Titanic. Woman, nice, sweet, energetic. Big body ocean and the big Titanic. Woman, nice, freak.
Okay, guys, I'm moving with you in just a second. Gotta make sure we're all set over here.
Fantastic. The ocean is a big Titanic. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to
I like to move it. All right, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Move It Monday. I see a few. I see Donna has checked in here. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Guys, I want to make sure that you please comment with your name and say, Charlie, hi, Charlie, I'm here. So that Charlie knows that you're here as well. You know, since Facebook decided to change the way that we can stream here, it makes it a little more difficult. So I have to have like 4 different things open at the same time. One to kind of check in things. Charlie's checking in on Facebook. I'm trying to see things here. Used to, I could see who was here and I could see your comments right here on the screen, but I can't anymore. So it makes it a little more challenging. And there's 2 extra steps to get you live. So it's always a little bit of a craziness going on here, right? We're excited to have you here with us tonight. Make sure that you're tagging your friends to get them on here because we have some amazing, amazing training for you tonight. You do not want to miss out on that. So let's go ahead and get us started here. And let me switch this to this little bit bigger screen. There we go. And of course, our quote for tonight. And so this is from the lovely, beautiful Eleanor Roosevelt. I think one of the most beautiful souls that there probably has been, one of the most powerful first ladies in history, just because of the things that she brought and the effort that she made to make the world a better place. And I always look at that as that if we can go through every day and do something that makes a difference in somebody's life, then we are making progress. And one of the things that she said is you gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. You must do the thing you think you cannot do. So I want you to think about that because, you know, in Tupperware, we're all about confidence. Confidence becomes you. And what that means is that, you know, number one, confidence looks good on all of us, right? When we are confident, we hold our heads up high, we throw our shoulders back, and we're ready to take on the world. But the thing about it is that in Tupperware, what we offer is the opportunity to help people build their confidence so they have that sense of worth and sense of ability within themselves to see that they can do more than they ever believed that they can. So when we say confidence becomes you, number one, it does look good on you, but also you become confidence and you bring confidence to other people. So when you face your fears, that's the first step in becoming that more confident person, to be able to become that person who sees the opportunity and goes for it and shows the way for others to do the same. So right now, we are coming into the final 9 days of our birthday month. And at the very beginning of the month, you know, a month ago, you all gave me your goals. You told me how many parties you were going to hold. You told me how much money you wanted to make this month. And you know what? It's time for that check in to say, how am I doing? And maybe you're not quite where you wanted to be. And that's okay, because the thing is that you are working towards it and you still have 9 days to do the things maybe you haven't done yet, because sometimes life gets in the way. I know, guys, we all face challenges. We all have, a list of things that we have that can keep us from doing what we need to do, what we want to do, what we're able to do. But the reality is, we all have challenges and we all have fears. And the ones who succeed are the ones who recognize that my challenges do not stop me and my fears do not define me. And I'm going to do what I can do, because that's what we're in control of, the things that we can do. And in any scenario, as long as we are breathing, guys, there is always something we can do. And I will tell you that because I've done this business for so long. And there have been many, many times that I wasn't sure I was going to find my way out of the deepest, darkest hole that I was in. But I knew that if it was going to happen, it was up to me. So fear is sometimes defined as false expectations appearing real. And so what you have to do is recognize that when you think, I can't do that, you are just telling yourself a story. You've created the story and you're going to create the response to that story. So why not tell yourself a little something differently? Why not tell yourself, you know what? Today I am going to date a party. Today I'm going to ask 10 people. Today I'm going to start my own party. Today, whatever it is, decide to be in control of your future. Become that confident person. Become courageous and strong, and make these next 9 days the best days that you can make them. Okay, so how are we going to do that? Well, we're celebrating birthday month all month long. And that means you want to bring the fun. You want it to be exciting. You want to create some interaction with people. Because when you go to a party, what do? You play games and you have some fun. So right now, one of the things that I'm going to encourage you all to do is on your Facebook page, not your VIP page necessarily, but on your personal page, find some little cute, fun meme that's kind of like one of those interactive games. There's one called, you've probably heard of Duck, Duck, Goose, and this one's called Tup, Tup, Tupperware. And so you basically do the same thing. You start it off and everybody goes tup, 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 tup until you go aware. Tupperware, and the person who comments after you say that, or the person who commented, usually I do the one that comments right after I say that. That's the next person, and then they win a prize. But you could also do things like, just for interactive fun. I saw Colleen. I'm going to call Colleen out because Colleen posted a really cute thing. It was kind of like, never have I ever. And, those things that people put out there, have you ever ridden in an ambulance? Have you ever ridden on a camel? And or have you ever been to these states? And you get points for what you've done or what you haven't done. And this is actually a Tupperized version of Never Have I Ever. And so it has all these really cute little things. And it's such a fun way to get interaction. And you could do this on your personal page just to get people to interact. And maybe you put in there, that be sure to comment because I just might be giving something away. Because that's what parties are about, having fun. Parties are about games. Parties are about, giving little tchotchkes away to the guests that come to the parties. So this is something to do to get some excitement going, get some traction on your page, going to create some algorithms. You can do this also in your VIP page because we're wanting to get those people that you don't always see. So you want to have we're working both things. And then I'm going to encourage you, every single one of you, to host your own party this week. So go ahead and decide you're going to do it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Get it started this week now. We're going to start our new week in Tupper on Thursday, but go ahead and get it started. You could start it tomorrow and you could still let it linger for a couple of days because there'll be some new specials coming on Thursday. There'll be some new specials coming on Friday. There's some amazing specials right now on your website in the online exclusives. Every day you want to go check those things out. And you don't want to just go, look what's on sale. You want to show people something fun. Here's another fun idea of what you can be doing. Right now, our Fix and Mix bowl is on sale, right? It's part of the hamburger month, hamburger week things. The Fix and Mix bowl is the classic bowl. It's 26 cups. It's been around forever. Most people's, had it in their homes that were yellow or green. I know my mom had one. Hers was green. The first one I had was yellow. And that was the bowl that if we ever got sick, we had to have the bowl by us, because that was our throw up bowl, puke bowl. But it was also the bowl that we took when we went camping. I know we washed it out, I promise. We took camping with us because you could seal up all the food in it. And if the bears came at night, they couldn't get into your food. That's the one my grandmother always made biscuits in. So, in our house, it was the one that I made burnt bread in. So one of the things you could do is you could post a picture of the old bowl and said, who had one of these growing up? What color was yours? And that'll get some people talking. And then you can share some of the different things you can use it for. And then you can share that it's on sale. And that's going to help create some excitement. And then you've got those orders that then you can go to one of those people and say, hey, since you placed an order for this, I could use that to start you a party. Let's get you a party started. So see, there are things you can do to get parties going. There's also things you can do to build your order size. But remember, like we say, you link your date book to your checkbook, because the more parties that you hold, the more money that you're going to make. You start with the contacts, building the relationships. You get people interested in what you have. You show them how the product's going to make their life better. They want to purchase. And then from that, you can lead that into a party. Right now, we do have some folks who have parties up. Look at all these folks right here that have parties up for next week. So this is actually starting Thursday. So, I always try to give us this is what we've got coming up, because I don't know which ones that were registered for this week have already been held. We know that all of these are people who have parties coming up from May 23rd to May 29th. There are 15 of them. Let me get the random numberizer up here so that there it is, pretty random. Okay, and we're going to go 1 to 15. All right, so I got my little thing. Let me change my little thing. Okay, there we go. So there we go. So I got it. There's some 1 to 15, and let's find out what our number is going to be. It's number 15. So Brenda Watts, guess what, Brenda Watts? You just won a prize. Yay. Yay, Brenda. So congratulations. We appreciate you. We appreciate all that you do. Brenda Watts, you are the winner of this week's Parties Up drawing. Now, if Brenda is here, she needs to make sure she tells Charlie, because you do have to be present to get this gift from me. So Brenda, if you are here, be sure to comment, say, Charlie, 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 I am here. Okay. So that is the most important thing. That's why you get on, because you never know what I'm going to give away, and you have to be on it to, be in it to win it. And you got to be present. You got to be in the room, right? So you snooze, you lose. So one of the things, let me go back a minute. Okay. So take this off. There we go. I almost killed your thunder there. So, as I said, you start with building getting the engagement, build the relationships, and then you show them how the products work for them. But there's a secret, and this is the secret sauce to building the order size that you have. And that's to show people why they need what you have, and they need more than they think they do. Because, you can entice them with one little thing on sale, but what you want to do is show them how they need much, much more. So I have one of our amazing leaders. This month is her anniversary month in Tupperware, and she is having a fantastic month. Today earlier, I'm going to bring her on. There she is. Today earlier, she was actually training on what's on our team? Top Notch team. I forget what it's called now. The Top Notch team. She did an incredible job. If you missed it, guys, head on over there. I tried to share it earlier and it wouldn't share on the device I was on. So I'm going to try to share it into the group too, because she gave some great tips and ideas. She does what she trained on with her team every month, and it makes a huge success. But right now, Terry, I'm going to turn it over to you so you can tell them all about how to do set selling.
Great. Hello, hooray. So one of the things I love to do, and it's funny because even if you've been in for a short time or a long time, we need reminders. Sometimes we forget some of the things that have worked for so long. And I did a team party last Tuesday, and I talked about set selling. And one of my team members was like, thank you for bringing that up, because I totally forgot about set selling. And we all need those reminders, guys, because wouldn't you rather have a $50 order than a $25 order? And every month you can make your own sets. So Is there any way we can show the slide, Marcia? Perfect. So I made these sets up just actually, to be honest, 2 of the pictures are off of Tupperware's website. I just screenshotted them and cropped it and used that as my set, which I have already have several of these put together for the ice cream set, ice cream lover set, the ice cream scoop, and the container. Wouldn't you rather have a $48 order than just one or the other? When you give them the ideas, that's how they're going to purchase it, guys. The marinating pickling set. I could use this set so many different ways and add so many different things. And when you're talking about it, give them different ideas. So, you know, our Piccadilly could be used for so many things. You can make your own pickles. I could add the mandolin with the pickle set right now because the mandolin's on sale. And you can make your own pickles. And we have the recipe, and you can actually make them in one day, and they don't have to do the whole process. And they're actually really good. I've made them. So figure out what products you like and group them together and share that on your parties. Because when you do, you're going to be having much bigger orders than just them buying the Piccadillys. Also talk about the different uses. So pickles, it's called the Piccadilly. It can be used for jalapeno peppers, for olives. You could do your carrots and your celery in there. It's also great for your laundry or your fabric softener. When you give them different ideas on how to use the products that you have, it makes them want it even more. This is the junior season serve. But guys, I love it. I marinate all the time. So I do use it for marinade. I make amazing teriyaki chicken and steak and shrimp. But this is also great for like cookies and brownies at the holidays because it's deep. And it's also great to put your ears of corn in here and your butter and your salt and pepper and put the seal on it and shake it, and they're all ready to go. So you can serve a lot of people their corn all at the same time instead of everybody individually doing it. So many options. And when you give them different ideas, like I said, they're going to want it. But you know me, I mean, I love the little kid set. So this set right here is one of my favorites. And I talked about it a few weeks ago about using the little cake taker as for your cheese ball. But also talk about taking our soup mugs and making them mini cakes. And they can actually whip it up in their own cute little baking set. Guys, this baking set is on sale right now for $12. So here's another idea. While it's on sale, if you know anybody that's getting ready to have a kid's birthday, talk to them about buying these sets for their birthday party. So instead of selling one of them, you might sell 10 of them. It's a great idea to be able to use these. I just actually sold one of these sets for the birthday girl, and she bought a set of all of the baking sets for all the kids that are coming. So, because it was cheaper, and that's perfect. But you know what? It got me a sale that was $150. So I'll take it because I gave her the idea. I'm like, oh, well, you know, you could do this. So yeah, great party favors. The kids are going home with a great product. The parents are going to remember that. Now make sure, you know, you market yourself as well. Anytime you shrink wrap up, you're going to donate something for a vendor event, donate something for an auction, make sure you put your business card in there or a brochure with your contact information inside the shrink wrap if you're shrink wrapping it. So this way you're marketing yourself. But guys, when you set sale, you're increasing that $25 sale to be a $50 sale, or that $12 sale to being a $32 sale. Make sure every month you're set selling and present it that way. I mean, you don't have to necessarily show the brochure. Set sell it and make your own sets. So this way you have higher orders coming in. Yeah, Father's Day is coming. So I will tell you, previously, I did the large serving center, the junior serving center with the quick shakes. And I shrunk wrapped that all up, and I sold those like crazy for Father's Day. And now you can do the hamburger press.
I love that idea. And
I was just going to say one quick thing on the hamburger press. If you're showing that, guys, talk about all the different things it's for, because some people don't eat meat, but there's black bean burgers. There are crab cakes. There are potato cakes. Though you can make cookies in them. So you can make large cookie sandwiches. Think outside the box and give them the different ideas, and they're going to keep coming back to you for more and more and more.
I love that. One of the things I used to do with them, because I don't eat meat, is that I would make oatmeal cookies in them, and then I would have this. I would bake those. I'd have them in the freezer because then I could just do 2 of them, and then I would do a slab of ice cream in the middle of it. So I would dip them in a little chocolate. Yum. So yeah, a little. I don't know what you call it, a cookie frookie kind of thingy, but great ideas. And okay, so what I want to ask everybody. You've now Terry's given you some ideas on how to put together a set, like 2 or 3 products that work together. I want you all right now in the comments to comment with maybe 3 products that you could see putting together that she hasn't done yet, but like 3 products that you could put together to create a set that's going to give you a much bigger sale. And go ahead and put that in the comments. And then Terry and I are going to look at them, and we're going to pick a winner at the end from all those of you who put down your sets that you're going to do. Does that sound like a good deal? I think so. All right. So thank you, Terry. Terry's going to be checking it for me, and we're going to give away something at the end. So that sounds wonderful. And, while we're talking about this idea of building order size, set selling is also, you can have, one of the things with Modular Mates. Okay, those of you who are familiar with Modular Mates, we used to, when we demonstrate, and we would do what we call a concentrated demonstration in person. And all we would show is basically Modular Mates. We'd have some of the specials on display. We'd have the host's gifts on display. We'd talk about that too. But for the demonstration part of the party, it was pretty much just all about Modular Mates, all about how Modular Mates could fit everybody's needs, all about the ways that it saves money, all about the way that it saves time. And so you're going through and you're saying, well, you can do this with this and this with this and this one, this, and you give them all the different things they can do. And now they've got all of these Modular Mates and they're going, I don't know which ones to get. I don't know where to start. And so this is what you do. You say, well, tonight I'm going to share with you some sets that I have created. So it's the same idea, but we would sit there and we would have this big set, the Get It All set, but you would give them little options like this is the starter set and this is the medium set. And, you build on that. And so to talk to you a little bit about the concept of that and why it's so powerful, I have another one of our amazing ladies to be here with us, and that's the wonderful Pam Stokes. And Pam is also going to be a featured trainer in the Top Notch region next week on Tuesday. So on Charlie's birthday, this is also Pam's Tupperversary month.
Terry and I have the same day. We have the same day. So that's really cool.
It's so exciting. All right. So I am going to leave and I'll pop your slides up. When you tell me to pop the slide up, I'll pop it up.
All right, pop up number 1 for me. Let me see if I can adjust some of these lights. My camera on my computer is up at the top and it's got this light coming out. So, and with the glasses, it kind of reflects. So I'm really sorry, but without them, I'm blind. So I'm kind of going in on the back end of what Terry was doing. She helped you pick out things for set selling. What I want to do is I want to help you create a concept with with your month. Marsha started off tonight with a quote. She had no idea it was just really falling hand in hand with what I wanted to tell you tonight. It's your confidence. Once you do something and feel good and got confidence about you, the sky's the limit. I want you to stop and think for just a second. And those of you that have been to a concert, been to a show, when that concert leaves that city and goes to another city and another city, it doesn't change one thing about what they do. They change the audience. And that's kind of that same concept of what we do every month when we do parties, when we do online parties, the Facebook parties, or if you do something live with your VIP group or whatever. So what I have done for you is I have created a good, better, best. And if you follow, this is just items that I picked. You use this as a template, as a concept. You might like these items and want to do it for the next week and a half or whatever. But pick a good, better, best and have those be your products that you do in your 30-minute Facebook party. Okay. Now, my first set that I put together is your hot dog keeper, your junior season serve, and your hamburger press and your hamburger keepers. You got to have, if you're having a grilling set, you got to have hot dogs, hamburgers, chicken, seafood, anything that you, chicken, I think I said chicken. But anyway, this is like your basic set. And your starter set is going to be, like what I said, is your basic good set. And the good set here, if you were to average it out, now I did include the prices on it on purpose because I wanted them to see that I wasn't making up some kind of a figure or something, but it comes to $55. Then, Marcia, if you will give me my second one. Then you're going to, as you're doing your demo, after you do the demo on those 3 items and you're rolling into the next set of items, you tell them that this is my better set. I've got my good set. This is my better set. My better set includes Air Piccadillys. Oh, look, they're BOGO, this, for the time being. Then you've got your quick shake. Well, your quick shake is to make up your marinade to go on that chicken or whatever your steaks that you're marinating, or maybe you're making up a big tossed salad and you want to make sure that you do things from natural and do your own. Well, you got to also have pickles. Well, nobody agrees on the same pickle, so you want to have 2. And this month, that's what we're offering. So you go from your good set and your better set, that is adding another $35. So that makes it $90. Okay. And then if you'll roll me into the best set, then I'm going to demo the chip and dip bowl. Have I covered it all for an outdoor picnic or for a grill, for Father's Day, for, grilling out for the whole summer? You've got your chip and dip bowl. You've got so many demos that you can do on any of those products right there that will take up your 30 minutes of doing a Facebook party, okay? Excuse me. The chip and dip bowl adds $25 to the $90. So that brings it up to a grand total of $115. Now, if I could see a show of hands, which I can't because, we're on this the stream thing here, I guarantee you, how many times have you gone into a Walmart or a Target and not spent $100? It's hard. It's hard. So don't back away from that figure, because let me tell you why. I want you to count how many products I just showed in 30 minutes. I'm going to count the hamburger press and the keepers as 1. Actually, it could be 2. It depends on, how you want to look at it. But there's 8 products there. And if you divide 8 into 115, that is $14.38 per product. Where you go get a chip and dip bowl for $14.38? You gonna get it at my party. That's where. So that's the concept. You can also take this same concept of good, better, best. Remember how Marcia said she wants you to go and start a party when we finish? Okay. You can also have a good, better, best day of the week every week in the party that you should be having with whatever sales specials would come out. I know that we have new sales specials come out every Thursday, or usually every Thursday. You want to make sure you have a party link for the whole month. And then you can have one day a week. Make it Tuesday, make it a Wednesday, make it a Thursday, whatever. And be consistent. They'll look for it. If you're consistent, they'll look for it. And they'll look for your deal. If you're not doing the Facebook parties, but you want to participate in this, then you want to have a good, better, best day of the week. But you can do this with any grouping that we have. If one of the items actually sells out, then you can remove that one, go in and pick something else to replace it. We usually have something that, can take its place, and then you can incorporate it into your 30-minute. But this way, I have just created you a demo that you will be doing for the whole month. You don't have to recreate your demo. All you have to do is wait for the month to change to see what comes out next month, which next month is a wonderful month to start this. It's your Fridge Smart. There's a good, better, best sitting right there waiting to happen. So I hope you got a little something out of this concept that we've shared with you tonight.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the good, better, best. I mean, because that goes right along with what we used to do with the modular mates, because we had the basic set, we had the medium set, and then we had the get it all set. Yep. And so it's the same concept there. It's all tied into set selling. But the idea is you can offer 3 different sets of completely different things, like Terry was suggesting, and that lets you talk about a whole bunch of different things. And in this case, you're telling a story. In both cases, actually, you're telling a story because you want them to see that they really need all of these products. And I love the way, Pam, you talked about, we're going to have a cookout and here's what we're going to do. And we're going to need this and we're going to need this. And I love the thing about the pickles because, you got the sweet pickle people and the dill pickle people.
Can I just share one thing? A lot of people may not even know. Do you know the proper way to put on the rectangle seals? It's a baseball diamond. You start at home plate. You push it down, you go to first, you go to second, you push it down to third, you bring it into home, then you give it a little burp, and you've just made it where it's actually a little more, it's liquid tight, and now you can turn it over and over. Bet you didn't know that till you came to the party.
Aren't they glad they came tonight? I tell you, that's the way it always, right? Every time you do a party, whether you're doing a Zoom, whether you're doing an in-person party, which I love in-person parties. In fact, the folks I've talked to this month that have been doing in-person parties, they are averaging over $1,000 at these parties. So this is a real reason why these are great. But whether you're doing a chat party, messenger chat, whether you're doing a Facebook event or group, whether you're doing a Zoom, whether you're doing in person, the key thing, guys, is we're there to educate. We're there to teach people how to use our products, why they need our products. And so every time you do something that people go, I didn't know that. And then you ask them, who just learned something you didn't know? And you say, aren't you glad you came? And that was one of those things we learned years and years ago. And I always did it. And so at the end of the party, my goal was that everybody there would always say that they learned something tonight. So I want to know right now in the comments, how many of you have already learned something tonight that you did not know? Okay, put it in the comment. Yes, I learned this. Tell me what you learned. Okay. And then I want you, because Pam, you're going to get to pick a winner too. Terry's already picked her winner, and I'm going to announce who that is in just a second. And you're going to get to pick, because what we're challenging you guys is you're going to all, Pam just said, I said you're going to all schedule a party this week if you really want to do well before the end of the month. And she said, pick a day. So pick a day for your party. And then what day are you going to focus on your good set? What day are you going to focus on your better set? What day are you going to focus on the best set? And you can actually take the set that you gave for Terry, okay, and then you can build on that. Got your basic set with Terry. Now, how can you add to that and make a better best? Or maybe the one you have, maybe that's your better. So what are you going to give for just the good? And what are you going to do for the best? Put there, but now it's time to pick a day. All right. So you guys are going to, Pam, you're going to be looking to see what they say, what day they're going to do. So here's what you give me a date. And then you're going to say, I'm going to be, good, better, best will be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, however you do it, but put that in there. She's going to pick a winner from that. So I'm going to say, thank you, Pam. Everybody give some thumbs up and emojis and all that good stuff. And then I'm going to share the winner from Terry. Terry picked our winner for us, and it was Dawn Morris. Dawn Morris, I believe that's who. Yep, Dawn Morris, and she put together a really cute set. And so you've got the hamburger press, so you can make your burgers. She's got the Piccadilly, so you can make your own pickles. And because to do that, you got to have your mandolin, so you can slice up the pickles. And of course, that gives you, the mandolin is like one of my favorite things, because you can do corn on the cob in it, and you can do hash brown potatoes, and you can do, sliced pickles and tomatoes and onions and potatoes and sweet potato fries, and it's just amazing. So Don Morris, you're going to be getting a gift from me as well for being the set seller pick, and then Pam is going to pick me someone from the ones that are telling us the date of their party and their good day, better day, best day focus. Okay, so you're going to get, that's kind of a 3 things in a row there. All right, so just a reminder, it is birthday month each week. The top 5 receive an exclusive piece of Tupperware from me. I forgot to bring it up here. It is that beautiful canister set. I posted a picture of it earlier. It's that 3-piece set with the beautiful lilac and the pink and the mint green. It's absolutely gorgeous. You got to have at least 500 to be in it to win it. So we're looking for who are going to be our top 5 for the week. So far, I've got 3 more to give away as of yesterday. I'm not going to tell you about today because we've had a good day of activity. Lots of you taking advantage of the online exclusives and closing out some parties. I saw some big orders going in. So for those of you holding your parties, your in-person parties, which is always great. But also, this is the final week of the 2-week challenge where you get not only the canister set, but the topper set. It's a $97 value. You get it for $25. You can actually get 2 of these for each $500 these 2 weeks. So this actually started May 9th. That was last week. That was the week you did your sampling in. By the way, if you haven't done your sampling, you still have time to get those. Only 1 item has sold out in the sampling, so you still can get in on that through Wednesday. Okay, so you got 2 more days to hit your 500. I will do another update so you know where you are. I did one yesterday so you could see how much more you needed. Okay, and then of course you got to have your 250 every single month. You never want to miss 250. That's like the do or die number. You always want to make sure you got your 250 because number one, if you do 250 every month, you're never, ever, ever going to worry about going inactive. But what's also really amazing about that, if you do 250 every single month, you're going to earn all kinds of cool stuff from Tupperware at, every quarter, because each quarter there is a personal sales consistency promotion. And so we are finishing up. This is the final month for those working for the movie night at home set. Everybody who's got that, those of you who've got it, go in the comments. Tell us why you love it, because I've been seeing some of your comments. You've been sending me messages. I mean, you think about it. You're paying such a small little copay there. I think it's $24 for the copay. You're getting all those popcorn canisters and the popcorn tumblers and all that cool stuff, but you're also getting the spice shakers, and you're also getting the individual bowls, and you're also getting the salt and pepper shakers, and you're also getting the Wow Pop, and you're also getting some modular mates, and you're also getting the little squirt bottles, and you're also getting a $35 shopping spree. So that by itself, the $35 shopping spree or the Wow Pop is, they're worth more than what you paid to get all the rest of it. So it's a really cool thing, and you can break those up. And I had somebody see a picture of it that's not a consultant, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, I want to buy that." I'm sorry, it's not for sale. So this is the thing, guys. Even if it's not something you want to make sure that you earn it, and you want to make sure you get it. So basically, $250 every month. You do it 3 months in a row, you get that gift, and then you start the next one. So we're finishing up. This was the first quarter gift. It ended. So with those that started in March, which was the last month of the first quarter, April, May. So they're finishing. Now, everybody who finished it in April, this month you have started the cast iron saute Dutch oven or casserole pan, I guess is what we call it. And so those who started in April have already got 1 month. This is their month 2. They'll finish in June. Those who finished the popcorn set in April have started the cast iron this month, so they're working on that. So, and they'll finish theirs up in July. So they'll go May, June, July. So every month, guys, there's something exciting, and you don't want to miss out on any of that. All right. We also have these amazing gifts. We have quite a few of you who've already done that grander sales of $1,000 qualified for your lunch bag. We have several that have moved on up to that $2,500 level as well. Don't forget, you're getting your money in there at the 1,500. You get your bonus, but you get that fabulous set with all of the silicone. And like I said, the silicone bags to me are our Stanley Cup, and you need to be carrying those around with you everywhere you go and getting people's comments. Take a picture of them. Do a little video. Ask them, like, what do you like about these? Show them to them, and then ask them, what do they like about them, and video them, and then put them on your page so that people see it, and that starts the question. And then at 5,000, we have one person already over 5,000. We have a couple of folks within striking distance, less than $1,000 to go to hit that 5,000. And qualify for all of these, including that really cool insulated carrier that can plug in and get hot. That's right. It heats up, so it keeps your hot foods hot when you carry it. It's amazing. So you don't want to miss out that. And like I said, even if you've got to do another 1,000 or 2,000 or even 3,000, guys, I know people who sell 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 in a week. It's just a matter of putting in those parties this week and making it happen. And of course, with Memorial Day, if you're going to be out and about, you're going to see people. Make sure you're using your Tupperware and you have your catalogs, because you could just turn every place you are into a party. All right. Also, as we finish up tonight, I want to talk to you for just a minute about our opportunity. We started at the beginning about why this business is so powerful, right? We talked about it from the fact that this is what we can give as a gift to people. Really and truly, this opportunity is a gift to help somebody become a better person, to help them become confident in themselves, to help them be able to make the money that they need to live that better life they want for their family, to help pay for those extra things, and to be able to realize that they're not limited by what the situation they are in is, that they have options. And this is, to me, why sharing our opportunity is so important. This is the one thing for me that has always been my do or die. Every single day, getting up with the idea that, there's somebody out there whose life I can make a difference in if I just share this opportunity with them. And this is, we've got to get out there and we've got to talk about it and we've got to share it with people, because what we want out of it might be different than what somebody else wants out of it. And sometimes when we're just, we kind of do this as a hobby and we like buying for ourselves and we like, getting stuff, making a little money here and there. But there are people out there who, if you offered this to them, it could be the difference for them. That maybe they, have had a tough life. Last week, I told you about Bethany Brown, and this was her chance to change her life. And if someone had not offered it to her, that would never have happened. But there's somebody there maybe who's in an abusive situation, and they need the power to get out. They need to know that they can make it if they do that. There are people maybe who are in great loving homes and they're, raising their families and they're trying to balance everything. And, they want to be able to do the extras for their kids. And this can be what gives them the means to do that. So no matter what our reason is, there are people out there who have a reason that this can benefit them. So I want you guys to think about, who can I share this with, and start talking to people. Don't just go throw up on people and say, hey, you want to sell Tupperware? But think about people that think about people that you come in contact with. Look at people and say that here's an example. I look at people who give me great service. I was at a restaurant one night. I had a fabulous, wait staff that was taking care of me. And I noticed that she had a locket on, and the locket had come open and there was a little baby in there. And I asked her, I said, is that your baby? And she goes, yes. And I said, how old? Then we started talking, and she said, yeah, that's why I'm working here, so that I can be able to be home and make money so that we can, be able to do the things that we want to do for our family. And that gave me the opportunity to open the door and say, I totally get what you're saying, because that's why I do what I do. And I said, and if you would be willing to let me just share some information with you and partner with you to help you, I would be so happy. And so she gave me her phone number. I set up an appointment. I went and talked to her. We did her launch party. We got her started. And she went on to, build a team, become a manager. She didn't have to waitress anymore. She didn't have to stand on her feet and be gone from her baby every night. She could work, her Tupperware business around that. She could be gone 2 nights a week instead of 4 nights a week. She could be gone for 3 hours instead of 6 hours, and she could make double or triple the money. And this is the thing. You have this power, guys. You have the power to make a difference. So let's do that. Let's make a difference, because we're going to help them get started with one of these 3 amazing kits. We're going to give them this opportunity to earn all of these free gifts. Big shout out to Dakota, Dakota McCormick, who has qualified for all of month 1. She joined us the first of the month. She has already hit all of those. In fact, she's already over her $1,000 as well, all in her first month. So guys, see, this is what we have. We can do this. Let's share this with other people. And then when you share it with somebody and we help them get started, we do that launch party, they sell their first $100, you're going to get these 2 amazing containers for just $25. There are large square keepers. They're 12 inches by 12 inches by 9 inches. We haven't had them forever and ever and ever. They're the best thing for all your bulk cooking at the holidays, your cookies and brownies and candies and all of that good stuff. And you're going to be able to do that. But I wanted to sweeten the pot. Charlie doesn't know this, but I am going to give away some money when we make this goal. Now, I know I'm going to ask you to do something fast. I'm going to ask you to do it furious. And here's what you got to do. I'm going to put $10 in the bowl for every recruit we sign up from now until Wednesday. Now that's only, 2 days. We've got, basically 51 hours to be able to bring in 10 people from all of you guys. Okay. So the magic number is 10. I'm putting $10 in for every one. That's going to give us $100 minimum to give away, because see, some of you have recruited 10 in a day. So I know we can do this. And I'm going to give away $100 minimum. If we have 15, I'm going to give away $150, because we have the power to make a difference. And I would like to make a difference for you by giving away some money. So can we do this? Let me know in the comments that yes, Marsha, we can do this. We want Charlie to have to give away some money. So go ahead and let me know that we're going to do this. Charlie's going, what? I'm giving away money. I know, honey. So if you believe we can do this, guys, put it in the comments. Say, yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And then start thinking about who you're going to call, who you're going to talk to. Let's get those people in here. 10 new recruits by Wednesday night, $10 for every recruit. We're going to give away $100 at least. And for every recruit over it, of course, we're going to have another $10 given away there. Thank you, Dean, for believing. All right. And I know Pam just told me who her winner was, and now I have lost where she told me that. Let's see. Pam. Oh, there it is. Okay. Melissa Tyler. Melissa Tyler, you are the winner of the Good, Better, Best party booking. So congratulations to you, Melissa Tyler. You're going to be getting a gift from me as well. Okay. And I know Charlie's got his winner. He posts his over there in Facebook. And as we close out tonight, I'm just to remind you that M&M's is coming up in 10 minutes. I will be talking there too. So if you didn't get enough of me now, you can come back then. We're going to be talking about something exciting that's coming up in June and how you're going to do a preview of it next weekend. And we're going to close with this quote: bravely overcoming one small fear gives you the courage to take on the next. You see, tonight we've given you lots of new ideas, things that maybe you've been afraid to try, stepping outside your comfort zone. So I want you to pick that one little thing that you can do tomorrow that you've never done or that you've held back from doing because you were afraid you might fall, you might fail, you might not get the results that you want, because you know what? You never fail when you try. You can always try again. And that's the key. So let's go out there this week, guys, and let's make big things happen. And let's get those new recruits in here, and let's change some lives, and let's have a wonderful, wonderful finish to birthday month. So thank you guys for being here with me. Let me get a little music on here so we can dance on out.
I like to move it, move it. You like to move it, move it, move it. Woman,